Today, I want to talk about something that I've been thinking about a lot, and it keeps appearing in all my timelines and all my videos that I watch and when I scroll through in the morning. So, lately, I've been trying to do this art coach thing, right? Where I coach you to make more art because we need more art, right? We need more art, with human made art with our hands. So I'm trying to just encourage everybody I know that does art. Everyone I know that shows interest in doing it, I'm gonna bug you. And so I got this list of people going here. I got 18 people on this list so far. I got room for two more if anybody wants to be on this list. This is what I do. These birds are going crazy. I will message you. I will comment. And I will critique it in a positive way. I will tell you what you should keep doing and how I enjoy it and what it makes me feel. And I'll comment, I'll like, I'll share in the stories on my timelines. I will tell people about your art right here in this thing, in a video. So if you're interested, I've got people on here. I got Fabe, he's doing some art. I got Steb, I got Wolf Howl, I got Dana Z Studios, I got Northy. That's right, I got Northy. I got Stabs Raw. Oh yeah, that's right. I got Patricia Carson. I got Makayala. I got Ketchup. That's right, might be Ketchup. Marlago or Marglow Art. Marglow. Is that how I said? Marlago. No, not Marlago. Marlago. Cynthia Vigini. These are people that are on my list. Dusty something. G20. Dusty G20. Blythe Ann Art. Kayla Pocalsi. Pocalsi? I'm figuring it out. Quantum. Cindy and Z. These people are all mostly on TikTok and Instagram. So I'm just bugging them to make art. Hopefully it does something and we get more art out of it. If you guys have any questions for me about art that I've been doing for the last, I forget now, 15 years, 20 years. I've been doing my art my whole life, but I've been painting just the last like 10, 15 years. Whatever 2011 is. How many years past 2011 are we? Anyways, I've painted at music festivals. I've painted logos. I've done all kinds of stuff. I've drawn stuff. I've come up with t-shirt ideas of the mugs and everything and people's merch and emotes and da-da-da-da. If you have any questions about how I did any of it or just like need a little insight or inspiration or how to get out of art block, how to get out of the burnout, how to get out, like if you need a way out of like the funk, just let me know. Send me a message. I'll bug you. But which leads me into art. More art, right? We need more art. This world and its creative people are important. And we need to make more art. We need to do it. It needs to happen. Share your stuff with everybody. Encourage them to do it. If you have art supplies in your closet, give them to an artist. Give them to somebody, Give them to somebody who's going to do that art or use them with them. Find them and use the art with those people, Find people to do art with. Invite them over. Say, like, want to come over for dinner and art? Can we bring back potlucks? Hey, everybody, bring a dish and I'll bring the art supplies. Like that was... Back it up. Bring it in. So yeah, art coach. That's what I've been doing lately. I'm writing people down and getting motivated. And I'm so because I've been doing that, because I've been posting that and using the hashtag art coach, I noticed there's a lot of people just jumping on the art coach thing. I think it's because I'm posting about it and I didn't see it before, but now I'm seeing it, which is strange about the algorithm, right? You don't see anything until you post about it. Like you're only gonna discover things you're showing interest in. Showing interest in. So dive into a subject, find something and type about it. Look for it, and then it'll show you more. So, anyways, I'm getting all these people coaching, and half the people trying to coach you to do art are not artists. They're coaches, and they're like, hey, download my 42-page free pamphlet, and then you go there and it's just to get on a newsletter kind of thing. and we'll keep you in touch and connect you with the resources and da da da. And it sounds great. It sounds like a great plan. You get a free booklet right away, and then later on down the road, you might pay for like a phone call or like a critique or something, kind of like I'll go message, I'll go write. In the end, a lot of it is like just clickbait. They're just trying to get your subscription, trying to get your like one-time thing, because they have a little nugget of truth. I can give you all that. I can tell you what to do. It's all online for free. You can go find these resources, but it's changing. The whole art scene has changed so much just in the last 10 years on the internet. It used to be you could just paint something and like sell it. Not anymore. Now you gotta have like really good pictures. You gotta have like a good video all the time. In order to reach people, you gotta do this. You gotta pay for promotion. You gotta like get the right art supplies. You gotta have the best packaging. You gotta like, there's so much you gotta get into to do art. So it's best to find your own little area of it that you know how to do and you're comfortable with. And a lot of people want to take the art or take the personality out of the art and just produce art. So this is where I started. This is the beginning of the video. Was this thing that's been popping up a lot because I keep seeing these people wanting to encourage you to do art. So half the people are saying, make something over and over again. Repeat yourself. Find the niche, right? And then just keep doing it. Dig in. Like, do all the aspects of that one thing. An area of concentration, right? And then other people are saying, like, you gotta shock people into liking, following, and it's like shock and awe, right? Paint something profound, whether disgusting or beautiful or just extreme. Like, paint something that's gonna wake people up, scare them, something. Just, that's the other theory. So it's like shock and awe or repetition. Either way, you need practice to get to that level of like. And then there's people that are like, well, the proof is in the pudding. It's a good painting, it'll sell itself. That's kind of true. But you still got to do marketing. You still got to like answer emails. You still got to keep track of everybody. The number one thing and advice I have for all artists is to keep track of your customers. Write them all down. Put all their addresses in a phone book that's just them. Write them down physically. Send them messages. Keep in touch with them. Show them your new art. Keep them close in your own little personal art circle. Don't lose them. Just, because most of the time someone will buy something twice, or they'll tell somebody about your art because they have your art in their house now, and people are going to ask questions. Who made that art? And now you're connected. You're like, oh, my friend Michael, he's got it right here. Check him out. So just keep those connections and, watch other artists and how they do it. Go watch documentaries about Picasso, Salvador Dali, and all those people. Go to Art Sapien channel and watch some of those things. Just watch what other people did with their lives when they were artists, and just see where you fit in there, how you would do it, And are you gonna make art just to make money? Are you gonna be a hobbyist? Are you gonna do it for fun? Whatever you do, however you do it, if you need some encouragement, if you need someone to light a fire under your easel, I like that. Show up and throw down and light a fire. And if you want me to direct you to somebody who can teach, like all the perspective stuff and different styles and stuff, I know a little bit and I can teach you, but there's so many people out there who are good at that. They're like, that's what they do. But the best way to learn is just watching people, just look at what they're doing. Pay attention to what brushes they're using. Pay attention how do they mix their paint, how they clean their area, all of it is part of it. So just watch, observe, and don't worry, you'll get better. Gotta push through the ugly duckling phase. When it looks like shit, you're like, I don't like it. Keep going. That's a bridge to get to where you do like it. So keep going. Push through. And you know what? Sometimes that ugly duckling phase turns into your style. That's what you do. I've seen it before. You're in there and you're like, but wait, there's a childlike innocence to it. And then it just becomes, who you express. It's funny how it reminds me of Picasso, because it's funny how people remember him for those specific like faces that were like all crazy, and the eyes and everything's all juxtaposed. Well, he was really good at like realism. Like he went through that whole phase. He did cubism. That was like a whole futuristic mind twist, you know. And then he saw some African masks in a museum, and he was like, "Oh, I want to paint some faces like that." Like, you know, we're all inspired from something. So go research it. Find out what people did with their lives. And where do you make paint from? Where do you make... Ooh, did I just subliminally say something? Where do you make art from? Pain or pleasure? Where are you coming from? And then maybe you should like formulate a way to tell people that with art. All right. Or just maybe like a nice little short bio. You got a nice bio, man. I like it. It's good. It's a good bio. All right. Till next time, I'm gonna go change my shirt and make another video. Change the painting. Cause I'm on a roll. We're gonna make another video about stuff, about what's working and living in Yosemite. I'm gonna do that one next. All right. If you need an art coach, someone to, let me know. I'll talk to you soon. Watch these videos.